Three, two, one.
Kali Uchis, born Carly Marina Loaiza, is a Colombian-American singer born on July 17, 1994, in Alexandria, Virginia. She grew up making various forms of art and learned to play piano and saxophone in high school. Uchis participated in a jazz band and often skipped classes to spend time at the photo lab making experimental short films. Uchis would continue skipping classes and breaking the curfew set by her parents. She was eventually kicked out of her home and ended up living out of her car. During this time, she lived in her car and wrote songs on her keyboard, which would later come in the form of her lo-fi mixtape, Drunken Babble. Uchis was not primarily interested in being in the limelight and preferred being behind the camera. But Drunken Babble started gaining traction and granted Uchis a level of popularity where there was no turning back from. This growing reputation, vocal abilities, distinct style allowed her the chance to collaborate with some of the industry's biggest musicians like Snoop Dogg and Major Lazer. Uchis independently released EP, Poor Vida, that was available via free digital download that allowed her to work with well-known producers like Diplo, before eventually being signed with Virgin EMI. Ride and Round was the singer's first major label single release, followed by Only Girl, featuring the likes of Vince Staples and Steve Lacy. In these early records, fans can hear the influence of artists such as Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday in her voice. Uchis eventually released the singles to her debut album, Tyrant, featuring Georgia Smith, and Nuestro Planeta, featuring Rakin. Both singles went on to do tremendously well and helped showcase the varying styles of music she was capable of making. Her debut album, Isolation, debuted at number 32 on the Billboard 200. Shortly after, she released the EP To Feel Alive, and Sin Miedo, her first full Spanish-language LP. Uchis featured on the Minions, The Rise of Gru soundtrack, and her body of work with other artists would expand to include the likes of SZA and Rico Nasty. Tyler, the Creator, has been a reoccurring artist throughout Uchis' career. Both have often worked on music together and have been featured on each other's albums. Uchis and Tyler, the Creator, first worked together along with Austin Feinstein on a song called Perfect for Tyler's Cherry Bomb album, which gave her the perfect opportunity to show her sultry and unique vocals to a new audience. The artistic chemistry between the two was highly apparent, with fans singing their praises in the comments of the YouTube video. The two would reunite for Tyler's Flower Boy album on a song called See You Again. Tyler eventually returned the favor and was featured on her song, After the Storm, along with Bootsy Collins for her Isolation album. Uchis had an interview with Hot 97 where she spoke highly of Tyler, speaking about how he felt inspired by what she was doing. The two have often performed together as well, with the pair having performed live together on The Jimmy Fallon Show, Coachella, and even touring together. Other musicians she cited as influences on her sound are Curtis Mayfield, Loose Ends, Ralphie Pagan, and Irma Thomas. She also takes influences from Celia Cruz, Salma Hayek, La Lupe, Selena, Shakira, and Ivy Queen. Uchis also admires singer Mariah Carey. Kali Uchis has been making her way through award shows with an impressive number of nominations throughout her career in both English and Spanish-speaking award shows, with her first nomination being for Record of the Year for El Radico with Juanes. Uchis has other nominations for Best R&B Performance for Get You, a song she was featured on with Daniel Caesar, Best New Artist at the Soul Train Music Awards, Best Urban Video International, and Best Production Design in a Video for After the Storm at the UK Music Video Awards. Uchis eventually got her recognition in 2021 with wins throughout several award shows. She won Favorite Latin Song at the AMAs for Telepatia. Sin Miedo won Latin Pop Album of the Year at the Billboard Latin Music Awards, and she also won for the New Generation Female at the Premios Juventud. Uchis would also win a Grammy to her name by proxy for her feature on Caitrenatus 10%, which won Best Dance Recording that year. Telepatia has also won the ASCAP Pop Music Award for Winning Songwriters and the Billboard Music Award for Top Latin Female Artist, further solidifying Kali Uchis as a name in the music industry that is here to stay. Kali Uchis shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. The vocal powerhouse has released a line of jeans she designed herself under the name Bodied by Uchis, which are made in Colombia. Several of the promotional shots for the brand show that Kali Uchis has been working with Lourdes Leon, Madonna's daughter. Uchis' popularity only continues to grow, having performed at huge events like Rolling Loud in New York and dropping a video for her new single No Hele, her second release of the year. The video received overwhelmingly positive comments in both English and Spanish on the YouTube video, with fans praising Uchis for her ever-changing fashion and musicality. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay sweet, and keep the peace.